You're also caught in the messy middle and it's never good enough for you to put it out. Well, here I am being an example to actually put things out which might not be as catchy, might not be as grabbing your attention span, but the next few minutes just show how I was recording with this one, the Osmo Pocket 3, while I was cycling, and how it just didn't focus right, how it recorded what I was listening to on my phone, and just to show you that's how it is at the beginning, right? And because I'm all about facilitating progress and the process and keeping the cognitive load low so that we actually get into doing things, I treated myself to a new camera, which is actually, I don't know, like a wannabe action cam, I guess, from DJI Osmo. So this video you're going to see is the old footage. So I put it all together. I don't cut it, I don't edit it, I just put it together. Think what you want, just for me to actually practice using the script, practice the process from getting it to the camera onto my computer and then posting it here on any of the platforms. And I decided to learn in public because I think that that'll be the easiest way. My brain works that there is a spark and then I have to act on it immediately. Otherwise, it will be on the digital graveyard. It's just a waste. So here it comes. Enjoy. This is the unfocused footage, rambling, not structured, but yeah, me getting stuff out there section. Enjoy. I did the whole thing, took forever, so much to don't like one take and just patch it and post it. So watch it till the end and there I will tell you what I learned. Okay, so I'm going on a mini trip finally. So with my trusty bike, which you can't see. There you go. Just very small. I've been like doing so much in my product operations system, doing the product OS, messaging OS, content OS, like everything, so that I have everything ready to launch and to get my stuff out to you guys. I think it turned out really well, but my brain is fried now, so I'm gonna go on a ride. Cycling, made it. Listening to something, how to hook people into your process. So you're going to be caught soon. And I tried to go with the Komoot app, but it didn't work. So now I'm doing with the Garmin. Still in the middle of Frankfurt. And I think I should have gone to the other side of the street. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, came from there. Let's go there, carry the bike. Okay, got into the forest and listening again about this hook thing and about how you're going to hook the people and how Pinterest does it and the other platforms. Super cool. Okay, let's take a walking break because I want to tell you something what I might forget in the end. So they were saying that, you know, you have to scratch the itch of your customers, and they showed it at the example of a questioning and answer platform. I don't know what it was called, but there you could ask questions and you would get a reward when you answered it. You could even earn money for it, but it failed. And then came along a different platform, and that was Quora. Quora didn't give any money, didn't give anything. The first company didn't know what was the itch. It wasn't earning money, because if they wanted to earn money, they could just take a day job. And if it was more of a, I was going to say addiction, but you know, like gambling, where you're getting your output, the output was too infrequent, so it didn't work. I thought that was very interesting. just to see that, you know, even if you found a solution, or not a solution, but an idea, like asking and answering questions, it still really depends on, how you pull it off. So really important to know your clients and your customers. So I really need to get to know you. At the moment, I guess you're getting to know me. I can't get my bike on there. There it is. My trusty bike. Okay, I'm here to bike, so I have to continue listening to the audiobook. I don't know if you can see the plane there. The back, oh, it's gone. But next time, I'm gonna cycle around the airport. But this time, no need. Now I'm going through examples of Farmville 2009, I think, and then how it kind of soared, and then when they did the franchise and the customers realized it's all the same, crashed and burned again. Know your customer. Okay, I have an idea, I have to say out loud, otherwise it's gone, squirrel brain. So I was thinking a school community instead of Facebook groups. And I was thinking, for whom is it, right? What can I provide? Then I was thinking accountability, the safe space for overthinkers, for shiny object enthusiasts, for people who have bought tons and tons of courses but never really implemented it. So, because danger zone. Because I had an email with several archetypes of entrepreneurs, and that was the first one. You know, us, the overthinkers, the learners who know everything but don't implement. Yeah, that's me. And I think we are the ones who are really struggling to make decisions, and that is what I'm wanting to help with, right? To make the difficult decisions that we feel aligned with, so that we don't have to revisit it. Anyhow, so this space could be for us, right? Could be for the analytical thinkers, or for the creatives, the ones who are in their head a lot. But that's fine. So I want to know, would there be something for you? I think I'm posting this on Facebook. If you would be interested in a free group, just to hang out with samies, right? People who are like us. Yes, we want to do progress. Yes, we know we can. We have what it takes. But for some reason, we keep circling, revisiting decisions. And ultimately, I want to help to make those important decisions. Most likely for foundational decisions for your business, like picking a niche, positioning, branding, and all that from a strategic standpoint. I'm not a designer. So, what do you think? Would you be interested in a group? So yeah, my current process really is not streamlined, and no wonder I have not been wanting to record, because this editing only, it took forever, because, well, I don't know much about the platform, the script, because over the years it has changed so much, so I have to relearn it. So know your software. Also know your gear, test a little bit, but this is what I'm doing, right? I'm going out there and it's so crappy, so I can see in a couple of months how far I've come and to kind of document where I've been. It is a learning curve, and unless you have a buddy who does that with you and gives you a shortcut, shows you how to do it, I think it's a bit tedious. I know there are courses, but they are, for me, who really just want to do a quick and dirty version. They're just way too much into detail and going too deep into the subject. So that is why I got this small one plus a mic. I had the mic near to my intercom, so whatever I was listening to, it got caught because it was at the same side. I don't know how to switch off that audio quickly and then, put it here on the other side. That would help. Also, you know, this zooming and having interesting angles, it just doesn't work. So I guess I have to make peace with that. It's just going to be a talking head, or, you know, you see the scenery and see how it works. But then again, to capture your attention, I bet I would need to have bullets ready. So I don't know if I really need to do it before I start cycling, but when inspiration hits, what I'm gonna do, or do it in post, but that is kind of tedious. Maybe you guys will actually really like this train of thought and just sharing thoughts. I did some videos where I was painting a little bit. That was basically the same concept. As verbal processors, we need to talk, and we get clear about our thoughts when we talk. So I'm not sure if it will find an audience, or if it needs to be truly educational. But I kind of like the idea to just share the journey, because, yeah, to get where we want to be, we have to start, you know, walking, cycling, doing whatever. So when you're creating content, or whichever process you're procrastinating or avoiding, why are you doing it? Probably because there is so much resistance to do it, because it's not just, well, record one angle, record another angle, or, well, just write one or two drafts, or it's not just pick a niche, or pick your content pillars, you know. Very often, analytical thinkers, we just have several steps. And if you're also blessed with ADHD, then, you know, one task is not one task for us. You know, like when you're taking a shower, it's not one task. There's so many decisions you need to make. I'm not going to get into that, but if you know, you know. And we need to make it easy. You need to make it easy for yourself. Find a way that it becomes easy. And that could be a second screen. That could be a bigger SD card for your content. It could be, I don't know, maybe you're the type of person who sticks to routines. Maybe do that. But I do agree that you have to test it out. Just reading it, deciding it, doesn't really do the trick. You have to try it out and see if it works for you. And yes, so this was the old version with the old camera. Wrong focus, bad audio. I have to watch that too. And yeah, the other things that will come with practice, I guess, to be more concise and to make it more entertaining to watch. But yeah, I'll see how that develops. This is where I'm starting from.